Following hours of research online, many consumers are arriving at the dealership showroom more educated and informed than ever before. In order for dealerships to be competitive in the 21st century, they must understand how existing customers and potential new customers are utilizing the constantly evolving online resources available to them. The car buying process itself is also becoming more streamlined as new technologies allow consumers to complete more and more tasks electronically. The trade-off for this improved efficiency is that dealerships must make sure they are keeping consumer information secure and doing everything they can to combat identity theft.
There are companies that track consumer browsing activity in order to provide better targeting for dealers in their marketing efforts. With an accurate snapshot of how consumers utilize online resources, messages are customized to meet that particular consumer's needs. These companies accumulate shopping behavior on the web, including pages visited, links clicked, and even vehicles viewed during their online search. It is critical that any company that tracks online be transparent in their efforts by providing consumers with information about how the data will be used and the opportunity to opt out of any activity where they do not want their data used. A dealer must also treat all consumer data with the utmost respect. Ideally, online data is studied in aggregate and individuals' activities is modeled. This would provide a more accurate trend of what consumers as a whole are doing online, thus helping the auto industry to satisfy consumer demands. But it is not just up to the dealers. They must also ensure that all third-party vendors are vigilant when it comes to consumer data.
Enforcement of the Safeguards Rule has become a major priority of the FTC. In fact, the Commission has already entered into 50 consent decrees with numerous companies, including auto dealers, that provide detailed requirements for what a compliance safeguards policy should include. A dealership safeguards program will be based on assessing their own situation and circumstances. But at a minimum, every dealership's risk assessment should look at employee training and management, as well as the dealership's information systems, including network and software design, information process, storage, transmission, and disposal. Finally, every assessment must include a plan on how a dealership will prevent, detect, and respond to attacks, intrusions, or other system failures. Some of the specifics required in any safeguards program include limiting permissions to only users who have a need for access, monitoring user behavior and their access to customer information, removing the ability to download or transfer customer information to standalone devices such as USBs or cell phones, and encryption of non-public customer information in motion and at rest. These are just a few of the data security responsibilities dealers must be aware of in their day-to-day operations.
Dealers must be vigilant to ensure they and their third-party partners are properly securing customer data. FTC employees are mystery shopping at dealerships to identify potential violations. If credit applications, credit reports, deal jackets, or other documents containing consumer information are out in the open, the dealership will likely receive a safeguards violation. Safeguards requirements are nothing to take lightly. The FTC considers violation of the Safeguards Rule or the FTC Privacy Rule to be an unfair or deceptive trade practice under Section 5 of the FTC Act. It is important that dealers understand where their data is located, safeguard it at every point, keep it only for as long as needed, and then securely destroy it in whatever form it exists. NJ Carr thought you should know.